We made it to another day this week. You woke up another day this week. Feels good. Energy flowing today. I woke up earlier than yesterday. Got more stuff done already, and it's so early in the day. It makes me feel good. I did want to mention that I, with my own two hands, printed this shirt. Yes. Got an amazing opportunity to learn how to silk screen print. That was an amazing experience. So I wore the shirt today because I am very proud. My two hands, I put the shirt together. But I ain't got nothing to sell to y'all. Available for purchase. This is the drone I used in that clip that you just seen, and I love it. It's the only drone I've ever purchased, but I hope it's the last one. I like it because it's sleek. It's not bulky like the Phantom. It's super fast in sport mode. And then it just my favorite part, it just closes down real quick so that you can store it pretty much anywhere. And I slapped a little camera cover on there. So in just a few seconds, you can pack it in and take it wherever you're going. But this is not a cheap one, I must admit. But you have to invest in yourself. And I do believe that if you're going to invest in a drone, don't go with a cheaper one and then eventually move up to the bigger one. You got to send it. I've always been the type of person that I say, oh, let me just get the cheaper one and then I'll go from there. But you're kind of wasting money if you get that cheaper one. So just take that money that you're going to use to get the cheaper one, wait a little bit, get some more money, and then you can get an expensive one. This specific one is about like $1,500, and it's a huge difference from the cheaper one. I first learned how to drive a Spark, and I think that one's about like $400. And it's a huge difference. First of all, the camera quality. This has one of the top cameras in the market on it, so the clarity, the quality of the visual on pictures and video is a lot better than like a Spark for $300 or even like a $400 drone. So really what you're paying for is quality. So I guess if you want to just learn how to fly a drone, get a cheaper one, but you might as well just learn how to fly it on a more expensive one. These ones are so smart that it will move out the way. You just have to take it out sport mode. Once it's on sport mode, there's no signals on, there's nothing on reading anything, telling you how far things are away, and that's when people crash it. But as long as it's not on sport mode, I guess the regular mode, this thing will move out the way, it'll stop, it will help you out. So just something for you to think about if you're an entrepreneur, a media person thinking about investing in a drone. It took me a little while to invest in such a drone, but finally pulled the trigger, and well, I didn't just pull the trigger, but it was a good purchase, I would say, for media equipment. It does its job, creates cool content, and then you just pack it up. Like this one, it's time to go. Alright, that's enough of that. I'm back to my early morning routine. I think it was very helpful for me early on in the year. waking up early, getting things done, putting things on the checklist, and then checking them off. The early routine was something that worked, so I said I gotta go back to it. Started turning into a night owl, which isn't bad either, but I'd rather do the early routine. Get things done early in the day, and then I can relax at the end of the day. Try it out. Maybe it'll work for you. And if you already get up early, try getting up a little bit earlier. Doesn't hurt. A lot of people wonder what I do throughout the whole day, and mostly editing. So it's really boring, and it doesn't really make sense to record myself editing and working on videos. But that's what I do most of the day. I use Adobe Suite, so I use Lightroom. I use Adobe Premiere Pro for videos, use After Effects here and there. So that's what I do throughout the day mostly, after I vlog with you guys. Right now, I'm working on a Spotify playlist, so I'll definitely be sharing that once it's done. You know, it's something I've been wanting to do for a little bit, so I'm gonna actually do it so I can check it off the list. You should try to do something that you've always wanted to do. Start putting the small goals in place and to get it done so that it can be done. I feel like as a creator, you always have things you want to do, and then you just never like really do them. So I never really wonder why, because some things are really just easy. You just gotta set aside the time. But you get all these ideas as a creator, and as a creator, you just don't know what's gonna work. So you kind of just you gotta put a little energy, a little time aside for some of your ideas. It might take longer than expected, but as long as you put a little bit more time aside every day, every week, you're gonna attack the goal and it'll be done. And then you can decide whether you want to continue or where you want to take it from there, or if it's something you actually really want to do. You gotta attempt, because the ideas are nothing if they're all just sitting in your head. You gotta get them out. Farther than a piece of paper and writing it down. Gotta implement the steps. Figure out how you're gonna do it, which can be confusing as well. Just don't rush the process. I think that's the issue with a lot of us. I learned the hard way. Trying to rush the process. Even when you think you're not rushing the process, you're still probably kind of rushing the process. You know, I guess you don't know. I didn't know. I learned. Don't rush the process. Everything needs its time. Don't let it stress you out. Gotta give it its time. After giving it its time and working on it, though, like, I'm not saying just don't work on it, but give things time and, you know, work at it at a pace that's good for you, that's not stressful for you, so that you can do the best that you can, and you can create the best product that you can. Even if you're patient, sometimes you gotta be just a little bit more patient. You get it. I am Dominican, for those who don't know. Fully Dominican. My parents were both born in Dominican Republic. So that's something new to share. I don't think I've shared that. But I've been here my whole life. I was born in Salem, Massachusetts. I don't think I shared that either. So a little bit more about me today. I was born in Salem, Massachusetts. I grew up in Lynn, Massachusetts. Went to high school, middle school, elementary school in Lynn, Massachusetts. From there, I went to college at MCLA, which is in North Adams, Massachusetts, completely opposite from what I grew up and what I was used to. And it was, I learned on my own that it was a complete shock and difference. I lasted a semester there and transferred to Fitchburg State University. And I finished the rest of my college career there, got my bachelor's. Below, write who you are, where you're from, and something that you're looking to overcome in the next 2 months. let's try that out. Let's see where it goes. I hope everybody has an amazing day, and today is a little bit better than yesterday, and that's always good. The next day is always going to be better. When you have a bad day, try to make the next day a better day, and if you have a good day, try to make the next day an even better day.